If you don't know, don't worry. We're all going to do this together. Today I'm going to be making a dish called Bun Cha. It's from Hanoi. It's a northern Vietnamese dish. It's realistically it's cold noodles with some Vietnamese nuoc mam with fish sauce and all that. But instead of having like the regular pork chops inside there, and egg rolls and all that, this one has more or less like a flat meatball type of dish. But it's really good. I'm gonna try making it. It's gonna be my first time that I'm gonna be doing this. So the stuff we have here is, of course, the vermicelli noodles that we'll be using, some lettuce, cilantro, green onions, cucumbers. You can also have some carrots. I didn't pick up none. It can be there. If not, it's okay. Some sugar, garlic. This is the nuoc mam I already made up. I made it up. There's a recipe on my cooking page that tells you how to make this one up. Black pepper. This is ground pork. You can use ground chicken if you like. Some people, will use chicken because they don't want to eat pork and all that. But I use ground pork, and it's a little bit over 1 pound. Of course, there's fish sauce and lemongrass. You can get the regular lemongrass, but then you have to grind it up and smash it down and all that. This comes in a paste, works exactly the same, tastes exactly the same and all that. So we're going to do all this. We're going to get all this ready. It's actually a very easy dish to make and all that. So I'm going to walk you through it. At the same time, I'm going to walk myself through it because, like I said, this is the first time that I'm going to make this actual dish. Okay, so here we go. Hold on one second while I get everything ready. Okay, so here we are. We're getting ready to put all the mixture in to do the actual patty / meatball. Okay, it's asking for about 3 tablespoons of oil. 2 of them you put in the pan, and 1 you're going to put on top of the pork right here, or chicken. If you use chicken's fine. I would use chicken if I felt like having some chicken tonight, but I don't. Then we got some sugar. Pour the sugar on top of that. Our minced garlic right there. Okay, let me scoop it in there for you, everybody here. All right, get that out of the way. All right, and then fish sauce. Okay, put that on there. There. This is the lemongrass that I showed you earlier. Like I said, you can get the lemongrass, the one that's the stick one. It came fresh, and then you have to grind it up and mix it up and all that. But the one that I'm using is the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. It's just already done for you. Okay. All right. So I put that in there, and of course our green onions. Put that in there. Like that. The measurements I'm doing for this one is for, like I said, about give or take 1 pound more of 1 pound of the meat product, which is mine is the pork today. Okay, so that's all the measurement I'm doing for that one. Then, of course, it says a pinch of salt and pepper. I never understand what measurement that is, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I have this little container that I made salt and pepper in there. Put salt and pepper in there, and I'm just going to do, I guess that's what we call a pinch. Put that on there like that. Hopefully that's enough. And it's another little pinch. There we go. All right, so that's done there. Then I'm just going to, mix it up. All right, give me a second here. All right, mixed up, all good to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these, the meat, roll it up in a round little ball, and then kind of flatten it out. So it's like a little sausage. So it looks like this. And you know, we're going to cook it like that. I'll put it on the plate right here. Then I'm going to, a few of them, you're done. And if you make, like I said, if you make too much or something like that, you can freeze this up and then put it in your freezer. And when you want to make it have a quick meal, it's already done. Just pull it out and cook it. So it's like that. So we're going to get a few of them on here and then go from there. Okay, give me a second on this. So we're back. We got it a little all patted up like little hamburgers. We got some leftovers. We're going to put that aside. Maybe put it up because it's only me tonight. I'm going to be eating this. Everybody else went out to do their own thing. But I'm going to make a few for my son when he gets home. He said he wanted to try some, even though he's going out to dinner somewhere else. Let him try some. But yeah, got the patty. We're going to be cooking it up right now. And of course, the leftovers. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna get lined up here. All right, everybody. Now we got our little skillet here that I'm using because I don't have a grill for outside. If I did, I would do it outside. But this is fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place these on there. I'm gonna cook it for, I'm gonna say 2.5 to 3 minutes each side. Okay, and then flip it. Go from there. So go ahead and get some of these on here. And let's go ahead and let's speed up that clock for you for 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. It's about that time. I'm going to take it. I'm going to flip them over here. As you can see, they're cooked on this side right here. Pretty good right there, yeah. We want to let it finish cooking. It is pork. Even if it's chicken, you can't, be eating it raw or anything like that. So we're going to let it cook it for about another, say 2.5 minutes on this side too. Be right back. So it's been the 2.5 minutes on this side. Everything looks really, really good. They're done now. We're going to turn off the stove. Take them out here. Whoop. Place them on our plate before we get our bowl going. That's going to be the next step. I'm going to show you guys, how the setup is done, and that's it. All right, give me a second here. Thanks. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to put the bowl together. We'll get some vermicelli noodles real quick right here. So I have my vermicelli noodles right there, inside there, okay. Next thing I'm going to put is some cilantro, right? Like the cilantro on the side there. The lettuce, all this was in the beginning description of that, depending on what you want. You can have carrots. Like I said, I didn't get none, so I'm using cucumbers. I like it. I like the cucumbers on there, like that. Go like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab some of the meat. Some meat right there. Put on top here. Another one here. Depends how many you want. Right? I'm gonna put about, I want to say 4 of them on there. This one here. And they came out very. The taste of it's really good. It's very tasty. I'm also going to put on mine some of my chili on there, okay, right there. You don't have to. And of course my mom. All right, open this up. Now, a lot of the people who make this, they make this big bowl of, I guess it's the fish sauce, because it was look at, and they soak this meat inside there for a little while, and then they put it back inside the bowl, and then they pour some more of the nuok mam in there, or the nuok mam stays in a bowl in there, and they have it like that. I prefer, like I said, I prefer. Oh, let me get a different spoon. That one won't fit inside my jar there. I prefer just to put as much as I would like on there. You know, a lot of people like a lot of nuok mam. A lot of people, you know, just like a little bit. This stuff, I love this stuff. It's to me, I can drink this out of a straw. That's how good it is. All right. So what I did is I had all that set up there. I'm gonna take another piece of meat that I was tasting and see how good it is. I'm gonna put this on there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try a bite out. First, I'll just take just the meat with the nuok mam. Yeah, you can taste the all the stuff like the lemongrass, the garlic, the green onions. You know, you can taste all that on there. And get some lettuce here. One second. So, first time making it. I have to say it's real good. It tastes. I wouldn't expect anything different from the restaurant. Tasting the meat alone was very, very delicious. Mixing it with everything else brings the level up another 2 or 3 notches easily. So when it's in the bowl and you eat it with all this stuff, that's when you know that that you got the flavor and the taste and the ingredients, everything right on point. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's this was a prompt 2 type of video because I wasn't expecting to do this, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to see if I can, you know, make this dish and actually make it taste good. Will I mess around with some of the ingredients? Probably. You know, and knowing me, I probably will. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys try it out and make it yourself, you know, and play around with it. Thanks again. Have a great one, all.